It's important to explore different meditation techniques because it allows us to discover what resonates with us personally, right? And each method has unique benefits, and trying the various styles, as I have over all these many years, it can really help you to find the ones that best suit you, right? And the preferences that you have. So just be open, have an open mind, have an open heart to experimenting with new techniques because you can get some fresh perspectives and ways to deepen your practice too. Um, One of the one, we don't have to have the Sanskrit, right? It doesn't have to be a Sanskrit type of mantra, Om Namah Shivaya, or, one of the ones that I use. But just simple English words help too. And whether it's I am calm, which I like to use a lot with students, and Jenny says here that it worked out very well for you. And the it doesn't have to be, a big production, put it that way. It's just something that maybe you're feeling in your heart, right? That day, maybe it's like, uh, I mean, we'll get into loving kindness later on, and that's kind of a form of mantra work in that, but it could be whatever it is for you today. Maybe it's like, oh, I am joyful, or I am at peace, whatever it may be. So just know it's good to experiment and play with your meditation. That's really important to do so. See what works. I applaud you for trying out all the different meditations, that we've been doing so far. It's only been several days, but uh, it's important. You kept flipping the mantra. I ended up sticking with I am calm, but I was monkey minded in the beginning, and that happens. Monkey mind means the distractions that we have going on in our minds, like monkeys swinging from branch to branch in our mind. That's what it feels like sometimes. And that's okay. Whatever we can use to assist us in our meditation practice. And as you can see, a mantra can be a focus point, a focal point, just like focusing on the breath. So here now we're using maybe some words or a word. I am calm, or, I am love, peace, whatever, to bring us back when our mind wanders. So that's a concentration. That's something we can use to help our concentration. Because one of the things that I hear a lot from people is, I can't have a quiet mind. It's hard for me to have a quiet mind. Well, guess what? Everybody experiences that in meditation. Everyone does. Do I suggest meditation before or after caffeine? That's an interesting question. Thank you for bringing that up. Two schools of thought, I guess, on that, really. A lot of times, people drink green tea before meditation, like matcha. Uh, I have done both. It all depends on how caffeine affects you in that way. I know if I drink a little too much, and usually first thing in the morning, I usually don't drink coffee before I meditate. I usually, like I was out in the living room today doing my meditation at 4:30 this morning. And it was like too early for coffee for me. And I was lying down on the couch doing my meditation for a little bit, and then I fed the cats and at 5 o'clock, and then I sat up for a little bit more meditation. And it really depends on you, what feels for you. If you want to experiment with that and see, oh, does it make me too edgy? Does it maybe a couple sips or whatever gives me a little bit more wide awakeness so I can focus and not fall asleep during my meditation. So that's another reason that caffeine may be helpful to you. It really depends on how you are affected. I know there's some people who, even a cup of coffee makes them really anxious. So I think it's really up to you in that. I hope that answers your question there. What is your why for being here? Maybe even think about that now. And if you want to type it in, you can do that. Why did you want to come to this challenge? Why did you want to come and practice meditation? Why now? I mean, maybe you do have a practice. Maybe it's not everyday practice. Why? What is the why for you? And I shared my story on the Facebook group, and then it'll be in today's email too. I copied it over into today's email. So you'll learn what my why was, but what's your why? Anyone, what's your why? Why are you here? Even doing a few stretches before, and yeah. Well, actually, that's what yoga's for. That's to prepare ourselves for sitting in meditation. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. A few neck rolls, stretch your arms, legs. Yeah. That way we can sit. I had stopped my meditation practice and was really missing it in my life. So this challenge came at the perfect time for me. I really wanted to find the calm and balance that I had felt when I was meditating regularly a couple of years ago. Thanks for sharing that. That's a great why. To be able to escape sadnesses in the world and stay calm. That's a wonderful why, because the more that we can be in our practice, the more we'll be able to deal with everything that's going on in the world right now. For community, I needed to reconnect with community. It's been too long practicing on my own. And that's a key right there is practicing in community. It doesn't matter if we're online or if we do it in person. Either or, it's that connection. I mean, I can feel the connection with all of you, even though I see all your names and two pictures. I still feel that community feeling as I join with you in teaching you. And certainly meditating. I mean, I've done uh, attended workshops online, of course, during COVID, but who didn't, right? But, with Jack Cornfield and Tara Brach, Sharon Salzberg, wonderful mindfulness teachers. And I could feel that sense of community as well, too. And it makes a real difference in our lives when we know that, hey, we're joining every morning or every evening, whatever group that you may, find. Hopefully you'll keep coming to this session and you can feel that it's like, oh, it's good to see your friends, to text chat with them, or even a vocal chat with them as well too. Makes a big difference. That's sangha. That's what community. Sangha means community. That's what a community is for, so we can uplift one another. Okay, so your why is for some sort of peace. My reason, I realized a lot of the weird things in my life were caused by impulsive choices or just not figuring myself out. Meditation has brought me to a less reactive place, which can be hard at times when I'm overstimulated, and my life has improved immensely. Kudos. Kudos to everyone with your practice and why you're here. And have you noticed so far, just in these, what's today? Well, if you came the first day for the kickoff day, so what we got 4 or 5 days, and how does that feel? Have you noticed a difference within your own being, your mood, maybe your sleep? Has anyone noticed that? Calmer and more joyful. Ah, I like that answer. The accountability is nice. Yeah, that's what it's like being in community, showing up daily, having that accountability that yes, I'm in this for uh, not only myself, but to support my friends as well too. And that's what making that commitment to our practice is all about, because we have that why. So if we think about our why we're doing this, and I come every day, or I watch the video, or I practice on my own, and we notice how we feel. Wow, right? And it's a beautiful feeling. Many years early on, because I've been doing this for 4 decades, uh, I was alone. It was me, I was, back then. there wasn't a lot of people that I knew. I don't think there was anybody that I knew that practiced meditation. They thought I was weird and, but I kept going forward. And it's great now in the last 20 years that I found people who enjoy meditation just as much as I do. I came to meditation to be better able to handle the chaos of this particular year and found the community to be a beautiful bonus. So thank you, thank you. And thank you for offering us this chance, this space to practice with people, even if we're all scattered. Yes, all around the country. It doesn't matter. Yeah, right. Because we're all one. I appreciate you. Oh, I agree with the above statement. Yes. This space. Yes. It's beautiful. Okay, my friends. It's a joy to be here with you. Feel free to chat with me. To chat with you if you have a question about your meditation practice, or you just want to make a comment about something you've noticed in your meditation practice. So I'm here for you. Just know that. Okay, my friends. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep meditating.